Hello, people. If there are anyone here. Welcome. And hello. I'm Dr. Hep, as per usual. I am alone today, unfortunately. Hagrim was busy with his work and life, etc., etc. So I'm alone. We're gonna take a quick gander over our division and how it looks for the moment in 4E. I would bet you that there have been... Oh, it hasn't? Okay, nice. Good. No games have been played so far. That's nice. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hello, Singed. Welcome. Sorry if I'm slow and, like, not really prepared to do this, but I just woke up from a nap and was like, oh shit, I gotta, like, do this, because I did plan this. And then I turned up, like, 15 minutes later than I should have. But anyway. So, let's do some recapping of 4E. So we have the Kleptocrats versus the Witcher Be Tripping, 5-0 to the Kleptocrats. This damn bear. Like, it wins him games, apparently. Because something is happening when he has that bear. And it's not a joke anymore. Like, in the beginning I was joking a bit about it, but now, like, the wins that he's pulling is kind of impressive. Right? Because there's, like, a lot of, like, 5-0s and 4-0s and 4-2s and stuff. So 5 infected versus 2. Yeah, 2 kills. That can't be good for Crow Dog. That's a big SPP haul. For being freaking frogs. Let's see. I mean, dice kind of tells a story, but not really. So shall we look into the Kleptocrats and see if they did anything with Ransom Storm? Can't really see that anything changed. Except the bear getting an MVP then, and then the guard landed on it, I would imagine. I'm gonna pull up Rebbl.net on the side here. Just a second. Shit, misclicked. I'm fine. Yeah, so the bear leveled up, the blitz leveled up, he got block. Fine. I'm not gonna mention anything else. Like, buy a lineman whenever you can, I guess, and give it wrestle, right? Because you need your wrestle lineman. Yeah. That's about it, really. Nothing important died on this team. But on the other hand, if you're gonna view over Crow Dog real quick. So this got badly hurt. Then was some edgy up movement up blitzer with blodge sidestep that died, unfortunately. Moose died. Rip Moose. I kind of want to press a few Fs in chat for that one, because that was a good freaking blitzer. Like an edgy up, movement up blitzer is pretty damn powerful to die. And then we have a guard lineman. I'm not gonna really press an F for that, because, like, sure, a guard lineman is good, but not like a Moose blitzer. And then you had a badly hurt lineman in here as well. So I'm sorry, Crow Dog, you kind of lost a big part of your team there, it seems like. And you don't really have the economy to replace anything else, as you spent 100k to replace the blitzer, which is good, because you could play with loners, you're fine with that. Because now you can put your wrestle guard lineman, I don't know, the dodge ones and the loner on the LOS line, and then be fine with it, I think. But yeah, Crow Dog will definitely solve this situation. But I believe, Crow Dog, you were out of being able to get to playoffs as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you were beneath me. So from here on, I think it is just leveling up this blitzer, leveling up some new linemen, basically farming cash. And then we have the Scarlet Charlatan versus the 2+ Supreme Leaders. 1-1 versus these two. 3 expulsions, many fouls there. Not surprising. 4 passes, yeah. 5 KOs, 3 injuries inflicted, yeah. Okay. So, let's take a look on Rebbl.net. Because Rebbl.net is so handy when it comes to streaming like this, because they will tell me all the breaks and everything that happened. So let's take a quick look at Scarlet Charlatans. And I'm sorry folks if I'm not being as thorough as I usually am. When I'm alone, it tends to go a lot quicker. And, well, I tend to miss things as well. So I'm sorry if it goes a bit too quick. But looking at the new Scarlet Charlatans from Engelbert Hex, nothing has really changed. Since we last viewed them, I think. This got a few SPP, same with the might, strength up ghoul, blodge ghoul. Please can someone kill this? Because this is gonna get scary eventually. Like, it's already starting to get hard to kill. Hard to do recap solo. You don't have one to bounce off. Yeah, exactly, I think, Atlas. Yeah. I mean, at the same time, it's kind of nice, because can just go in my own pace. But yeah, this is a super good Necro team that's definitely gonna bug us for a few matches to come. Good one, Engelbert Hex. Shall we take a look at the 2+ Supreme Leaders, who are our, like, topped champions, so to say, already. Yeah. Engelbert Hex, well done, I would say. I kind of think we all wanted to see this happen. But at the same time, ouch. So those are just movement busted. Okay. So those two are still fine for LOS duty or whatever. This is just an MNG, so he's fine as well. This is also an armor broken. He's still fine, I think. Because Blodge Guard is so good. And then this is a nickel. Ooh, yeah, you hate to see that one. I wouldn't call out an F for it, maybe. But at least an ouch. It's definitely hurtful. Hello there, and for those of you that are joining in late, I'm solo today, unfortunately. Hagrim had to do other businesses this week, so I'm solo. And I'm doing this in before my elf game starts at 6 PM. UTC, my time. +1. There you go. Yeah, so Hagrim, Hamul, I meant. Nice team still, but it kind of felt like you got a beating that was deserved to you. Saddam Hussein got a dodge and Manuel got fend. I'm guessing it's because this one is gonna get on the LOS line more and more now. And this one is just nice with dodge. So. Now. That was that match. New Romantic versus Fecal Fantasy. 2-1 to Fecal Fantasy. And Singed. 1 expulsion. 19 arm breaks. Out of 46 blocks. Kinda not really surprising at this point, right? Like, Singed team is meant to be crushing people. I have gathered that this... Oh, Shinzo. Failed once. Nice. Like, Singed team, like I said, is meant to be crushing people at this stage. with that many Mighty Blow and the Claw starting to pile on as well. Not pile on, but you understood my joke, I sincerely hope. Not that much SPP for no team, for any of those two teams, but let's take a quicker look at Singe team here. What is going on? So, Singe team, nothing changed. There's a block. No, that was the wrong team. So, this one was badly hurt, the Beast. And this one got a level up on new guard. So that's a pretty solid Nurgle team. That was his chainsaw, failed on turn 1 blitz, removed itself, slept out the whole match to turn 16. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, and more guard, like, Singed, please. This team needs to be in Div 3 by next season. Or something else. Or like, you need to get into playoffs ASAP with this team now. Like, the more guard you're gonna spam on it, the more playoff ready it will become, right? Like, at this point, if you get into Challenger Cup, you can probably beat and win Challenger Cup. This is a team worthy of taking down, like, Div 1 teams. I think at this stage. Because, when you start facing Claw yourself, you're gonna take a lot of damage. So being, for example, in a Div 2, for example, right now, would hurt you more than give you advantage, I think. Unless if you are like, I guess you're one of the bullet teams as well. But at the same time, if you face another Claw team, like a Chaos team or like a Shof team, they could bully you really hard for next season. And I'm definitely thinking you're gonna go up as well with your match history from this season, right? So, yeah. Like, get into challenges and freaking win that thing so you get high. I would say. Nice of you, though. Oh, happy place. Thank you. Hagrim's girlfriend. Yeah, nice. Having both of us now. Keep Hep alive as long as possible. I prefer Div 3, thanks. With you, hopefully. yeah. I might get there. We will see, We get back to that. So let's take a look at new romance. Where are they? They are over here. Not really much did happen with this team. A zombie that got blocked got a Agibust. So here's the thing. Do you want to trim your TV? Fire this one, I would reckon. At the same time, understand why a block zombie is a good piece to have. As a block zombie will do you more good than harm, I would suspect. In the long run, like just basing a random things and having a block to take block on. Or like punches to have to take block both down on. Yeah, and you have still this one, and the wolves are looking very good. I think, in all honesty here, I would prefer Dave to see you getting a ghoul at this point. Maybe. Just because both of your wolves have Mighty Blow right now. One is strength up, one is like sure hands and supposed to get like an agi up if you level up soon. Like, you don't need more levels on these guys. Maybe even start picking up with the whites, because these bad boys needs level ASAP as well. You want your whites to kind of follow the trend of your werewolves as well, a bit, I would say. And the next zombie that levels up, you get a dirty player on as well, so you can have 2 of them and just dirty player on and foul a bit more. That's my thought, at least. So now, Grismer Graelis versus Death Knight Demons. 2-2. 11 armor breaks versus 14. doesn't seem... The blocks seem very even, and same with the yards running, so it seems like they were a very... like... happy match, so to say. Like, both took their blitzes, both took equal amount of blocks. Yeah, like, even Dice tells the tale that this match was probably fairly equal on both sides. So, shall we take a look at Grismarine Greylis real quick? And thank you for the people watching. I'm alone today, unfortunately. Hagrim is gone. Doing other ERL shenanigans. So. But thank you all for watching. We said that we're gonna take a closer watch at Grismarine Greylis. Right. Yeah. So Grismarine Greylis, for those of you who don't know, they took a deep beating with their blitzers. The blitzers kind of fell together and collapsed. But now, we see that he has all the blockers. That is nice. Well done. Well done, Muscloso. I like to see this. I like to see teams bounce back rather than just fall over and die. And you have the dirty players as well. So, I mean, your team is set. Like, you need maybe in a one other lineman, which is 40k. And then you're great. Would be great if that strength blocker had block. Yeah, I understand as well. That would have been good. I mean, you take strength up where you can get him, I guess. Blockers tend to not give them block unless they have, like, guard strength up, I would see. Because you want that guard really badly. But I think Mufflator will fix up this team. This Niggle is a bit iffy still, and the same one with this one. But yeah, you know already your plan that you have in mind. Just keep following that, and you should have this team back to its ordinary state in no time. I would say by the end of the season. Seems like you're doing great, bud. And then we have the Death Knight Demons that are over here by Diamouse. Right. So we had a few linemen go out, but nothing too bad. Like, in this, Switch is still alive. Seems all right to me, in all honesty. No new level ups on this team, unfortunately. Maybe just stack up on linemen when you can afford them. I would go above 150 and then buy a lineman, so you have replacement if something else dies. I would say. But other than that, I don't really have much tips for you, Diamonds. Once again, if you wanted to review our match, I watched it recently and still up. We can still review it if you want to see what happened or review some other match. I would not mind. Hit me up. Now, let's watch what happened between Rolling Renegades and Ramjan on Haywire. So this is two beaten up teams, I would say, on both sides. So this was a fairly even match, supposedly, should be, been. The Dark Elves, though, seems to taken home the victory, as the Orcs like to punch things, and they didn't punch as, or like injure as much as they want, I would imagine. Just 6 KOs and 1 injury inflicted isn't enough to like beat over a Dark Elf team. Even if they have like 30,000 loners. Yeah. The 7 loners was really strong. But yeah, she will take a closer look at your team then. If something changed over here. I doubt it, but... nothing really changed. Just badly hurts and busted stuff on the loners. It's good for you though that you kept your linemen, these two. And the rest of the team alive. It's gonna be interesting to face you later. This does not have... So for those wondering, I'm gonna face Athea after this recap for 6 at 6 p.m. So this loner were really strong and nothing new. I'm probably not going to reroll. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm in survival mode. Yeah. And that's fairly acceptable to be in your stage. Like, being in survival mode at the moment means that protecting players, trying to get just cash to win games, rerolling 1 and 2s, I would suggest, not 3s. Be happy with the cash that you got. And then just, like, keep on buying in linemen and blitzes as you get the money cash in. I think this is a bit of like, you need to spend your cash when you get them scenario, because your team is so like in a death spiral, I would say, in the spiral. So you kind of need to like hard push those cash out into like things that you can level up to start to get back players, like start winning games because of it. Yeah, exactly. You can't afford to have a loner get an MVP and not be able to buy him. Exactly, yeah. Like, I would suggest almost like as soon as an lineman get an MVP, you just buy him immediately. Like, save up cash, buy linemen, they get MVPs, get some skills in. Even just dodge will help you out at this point, I think, as well. But yeah. I'm gonna try to not hurt you too much, but bet you that I'm gonna aim for that witch elf and change that into you're not rerolling into your rerolling. A bit of banter there. Hope you're fine with it. Now, shall we take a closer look at Hindvis, A's orc team that also were busted. And I mean busted in like a nice way, guys. I mean busted in a nice way. All stat freaks must die. Precisely. Even Dynamics must die. I'm kind of rooting for someone to kill him eventually. So this orc team got a lot of, I wouldn't say shit, but a lot of players died on it versus Singed, unfortunately. Where to the point of like, I think A is thinking about rerolling. So I'm not gonna go into depths about this, but like lineman, orcus, the black orc here needs a level. Rebuy the blitzer. Yeah. That sort of thing. This thrower don't need any more SPP at all. So just hand over whenever you can or pass the ball over to the blitzers so they can get some nice UC SPP. I would say. So now it is between One Thick Coat and the Tasty Tunes, a 1-1. This is kind of surprising to me because I thought Dr. Nick would have this one in the bag because of his Claw, Mighty Blow, Stormvermin or Blitzers, but apparently it went in another way. I think the thing that we can tell here is the arm breaks, because Underworld is kind of like a glass cannon. They want to do damage ASAP, and if they can't do that damage, they're just gonna crumble themselves because of goblins, right? And versus Shorfs, I imagine that doing those dodges and other janky stuff with the stunty plays, so to say, won't really work as well because of all the amount of tackle and Mighty Blow that is around, right? No passes, no surprising there. 4 KOs, 3 injuries, 2 KOs, 1 injury. So I think this box right here will tell the tale of what happened that match. Like the Underworld didn't get punches in, but the Shove did. So probably a 1 somewhere in a dire situation for the Underworld, I would suspect. But now, shall we take a closer look at One Thick Coat? Because I'm kind of interested to see what Gramzilla did to his team, if something happened to it, since he did pull off a 1-1. The Hobgoblin seems to gain the level up. Nothing else. Interesting. I thought this bull would have scored at least once by now, but doesn't seem like so. So the Hobgoblin got kickoff return, which is a good skill. I don't mind it, especially on Hobgoblins. Hobgoblins love that skill. And there's not much changed on this team. I would suspect and recommend for this Shelf Blocker to get some level ups if possible. This is the guy that stole the MVP. Recognizing his face. His mug. But other than that, this is a MNG. Yeah. Yeah, I don't play Shelf, so I don't really know what to recommend here. But probably handing over the ball to this one wouldn't hurt at this point, and just getting guard. Because currently as an elf team, I have more guard than you, and that's not a pretty sight. Then again, I am 500 TV more than you, but it's not a pretty sight. And now to Dr. Nick's Tasty Tune team. Let's see here. That's a bummer from this little guy. It's just an MNG, so he's fine. Let's see, I'm gonna scroll up here on Rebbl.net. So we had some badly hurts, but those are fine on MNG. And then the troll got MNG'd or badly hurt as well. So I mean, this team is still fine. And we're gonna soon take a closer look at the leaderboard and see why this is important for Nick to have his team being fine. Troll 2 casts away from another level. Yeah, it is. You saw it. Nice. Well done. Thanks, chat. Thanks, Russell. Thanks. Same with goblins here. They are 1 SP away. Same with this one to get another level. A Rebbl goblin. What would you get on that? This is the secondary level. 2 heads? Just so you can get in better, so it becomes Agi 4 instead, I imagine. And the janky shit, but yeah, probably something like that. Yeah. No, Dr. Nick, well done, mate. It's a good looking team. You spend that cash though. Might even want to replace a few goblins. Or something. Maybe name one after your day recap. Who knows? I want to have some memories of this team. But yeah. Well done, Dr. Nick. And Grimzilla. Now, this game. Soul Guys versus my team. For those of you that missed it last week, this was some elf shenanigans. This was a dumb game. 4-4 from an elf perspective isn't that lot. Like, fine. It's 2 turning. But the touchdowns and like basically whoever got the ball and failed to pick up the ball or failed to protect him got blitzed, right? That's kind of what happened in our game. 6 out of 6 passes, 4 out of 4 for his side, 2-1, 3-1, 48-36. A lot of SPP for both of us. I think I got more by like 1 point or something. I calculated that on stream before. And the funny part is, even though it's a 4-4 and you would think that is a good elf shootout, you know? Only 1 player leveled up in both our teams. And the dice seems accurate on both teams here. Just gonna share. Yeah. Let's begin with Shuppy's team, who's back to its glory. And he's actually the one who took up the level. The level came on Dark Sun Golovin. Dark Sun Golovin here with a block. Yeah. So he's the one who got a level up. That's the only level up that happened this game. Because the thing is that Soul Guy, Shuppy, had enough inducement to buy both Yordell, Fresh Breath, and Eldril Sidewinder. So he was basically playing a 2100 elf team, even though there were a few players that were missing, like his Catcher and his War Dancer, and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. Now, to my team, unfortunately, it did take some more damage. But hey-oh, we got some more SPP on everybody, I guess. This lineman took a badly hurt or MNG, if I don't remember too much of. Yeah. So that's about what happened from my side. Don't forget how we both almost had death, Dr. Hep. Oh, right. So I think Brussels Crow kind of had a death, and then I appoed him. And Shoppy had his Agi 6. This guy sent the Scarless die as well, and appoed into safety as well. So kind of both sides here. We're blitzing with Mighty Blow or something each turn, and like some things are bound to go out eventually, right? So we had a jump scare both sides of us, but it was a fun time though. It was a fun time. So now I've actually done something for you guys. Sorry if you heard that. I've actually done something pretty exciting for you guys. And that is that I have added to my stream this fancy tool. So right now we can actually look what percentage people are in and how likely they are to get into a playoff spot. So basically Harmel is on top, right? No one guessed that, I would imagine, right? And he's kind of locked in with 86%. Fecal Fantasy have a chance still, so this is why Singed, you're kind of in the running with 11%. It's not gonna be highly likely for you to get there, but you have a shot, and I think it means that Hamel need to lose every game from this point on. But you do have a secured spot though in the playoff or Challenger Cup, I think. And same with Tasty Tunes. You three that are there and Scarlet Charlatans, you three are very locked in, I would say, at the moment. Because of your stat, because of where you guys are laying. But the problem is here, when you look down, you have New Romantic, you have your Dragsters in your heels as well. We have roughly 10 to 12% each, or 20% to 11% here, I would say, to maybe get there as well. So you guys gotta watch your backs. If you start losing games, then it's gonna go fast here. It's gonna go fast for the other guys to catch up, I would say. So yeah, that's the division predictor. I'm just gonna take a quick glance here for you guys at the leaderboard over here. So if someone wants to, you can pause the VOD now and then go through this. But yeah, as I said, basically Harmel is locked in for either first or Challenger Cup. Singe, Dr. Nick, and Engelbert have above 80-ish percentage to stick around here. Dave and me has above about 10%, 20%, 10%. And then I don't know why the predictor with let's see, the Kleptocrats with the Witching Be Tripping is fairly low here. I don't know why it is like that, but Okay. Well, that's the predictor at least from right now. Who will they be playing in the last 2 matches? I can actually take a gander. So, schedule. Witchinby Tripping is facing Harmel. So that's kind of interesting. That's an interesting match there. The Fecal Fantasy versus the Kleptocrats. That's also an interesting matchup that we're going to have a close look at. I'm playing Singed, so I can spoil things. Yeah, you can. And then you have the Tasty Tunes here versus Grossmario Gorillas. This is this week. And then next week, the last week. Yeah, I imagine it's because 2nd place is versus 5th place sort of thing. That's why the possibility looks messy. Might be, yeah. You might be right there. Yeah. Then we have... Let's see. Tasty Tunes here versus New Romantic. We have... Kleptocrats here versus Death Knight Demons. And then, to end it all, we have Harmel versus Singed here. So this matchup will be the decider, basically, of which of these guys will end up in playoffs, right? That's kind of crazy. So, Ranselstorm, you kind of have an important duty here, right? If you want Singed to not get into playoffs, to like win over him, and then he has to face Harmel for the last spot. And same here with Witchinby Tripping. That is Crodog. Crodog, you kind of have the same situation here. Crodog really needs to win this if he don't want the Harmel to get up. So you guys kind of decide. It's kind of scary here. Kind of close in our division. We have Scarlet Charlatans as well up there and New Romantic. So I'm gonna take a quick look at them as well so we don't forget anybody. Death Knight Demons, Mouse. You have to do a Big E for Scarlet Charlatans. And Scarlet Charlatans are here. Ramway on Highway. I don't like predictions early, but I think Scarlet Charlatans are taking home both of those matches. I'm thinking Harmel here, Singed from his match. Sorry, Razzlestorm. Maybe not now, because you have been winning quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's close. It's close. Everything is close. So, good luck, people. Really. Nah, since we do it in easy. Sorry. I'm sorry to say that. I don't that's why I don't like making predictions, you know? Because I kind of feel like I'm hurting people. But yeah, that was the recap for this week. Sorry, kind of got delayed, but you know how I am. I got a new game this week, Animal Crossing got me in, and then I got sucked in, and then I'm stuck. You know how it is. So yeah, that's the recap for this week. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick and put on some music and like change the title and everything, and then I will have a quick break on like 5 or 10 minutes. And then we will go into the match between me and Athea. So, see you guys soon. Yeah, I will do so. Thanks guys for watching. See ya. Bye-bye.